Does hip impingement or FAI refer to the side of the thigh? It's a big question a lot of people ask us here at Performance Place, and I'm going to cover it with you today at length so you get all the information you need to make an educated decision about what to do. Hey everyone, I'm Sebastian, part of locally world famous chiropractors in Costa Mesa, California. We have lots of YouTube videos on hip impingement or FAI, as well as other problems that can create groin pain. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and watch all the videos that we have available to you, because there's endless amounts of information that we have for free, all on YouTube. And we also have a free webinar that'll pop up in the corner, which covers the 3 basic diagnostic categories you may not be aware of with hip pain. It's important for you to know and take advantage whatever you can. Now let's get on to it. The short answer of does hip impingement refer to the side of the thigh? The short answer is no. Now, I'll take this a little bit further. Does hip impingement refer past the knee to the side of the calf or shin? The answer is certainly not. Okay, and I'll show you on a book today, one of the standard anatomy books that pretty much all medical professionals use as a reference point. It's called the Netter's Manual, and it'll show different areas that can refer to that area, but you can also find some more educational pieces we have in our videos too. Now, I'm going to pull up the Netter's book here. This has been in publication for a very long time, and it gives us a basic idea of what's in the human body. Many of us have already taken dissection, so we have seen some of these things, but also there's phenomena that you really can't see, but it's more of a feel. And so L1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, S1, these are all what we call, or these are associated with nerve roots, lumbar nerve roots. As you get to T's, you'll see those go along with thoracic nerve roots, but L means lumbar. And so you can see L1 can refer to the front of the thigh, front of the hip. L2 can go down into the thigh. 3, same thing. 4 gets more into kind of covering up the knee. And then you get into this area here. Now, what they don't really show on this model, actually what they show better on this side, is that you see how the side of the thigh here is associated to L5 all of the way up. Notice that many of the spots where you may have felt like SI joint pain is actually part of the nerve root distribution as well, but certainly down into the thigh, inside of the calf, this is probably more of an issue with a referred type of pain or type of nerve root impingement like L5 radiculopathy, even though it may be a non-classic presentation. Notice that it also does pop up in the foot too. Now, some people may say this is associated with IT band syndrome. Maybe yes, maybe no. In my experience, IT band syndrome only presents here as a clicking and swelling. It's not the whole area. So the whole area is a little bit more of a diffuse pattern, we call it, and it's more associated to referral pattern. I'd say probably 9 times out of 10 of people we see with groin pain in front who have been told they have FAI but also have this, more so the FAI is a compensation for movement while the body's trying to protect the more precious neurological structures above it. So if you guys are looking for help with this, we can always help you in person or virtual. We have options for that. We do have that webinar in the corner, as I mentioned too. This is part of a series. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but we have a hip impingement series we're doing on YouTube, and there's going to be a video immediately after this that you take advantage of. It's going to pop up in the corner. I'm going to make the first section of the videos of lots of question and answers like this, but also we're going to do a lot of how-to-dos, safest stretches, safest exercises, how to roll around in bed, and so on. And so take advantage of those videos. They're intended to help you and find some guidance, but certainly if you want help, you need to be examined by someone who actually has specialty in hips and groins and so on, and low backs. Every person who looks at your hip or your groin should be investigating your lower back as well. I'm saying this now because it comes up so often in the comment box. MRIs and x-rays are not necessarily required to help address these problems. It takes a thorough physical examination and load testing. Load testing the hip, this is a hip, to figure out which structures you say, on. And if you have a generally normal hip exam, the range of motion is pretty good, and you still have pain with some movements, it may be more of a biomechanical loading process, such as how your body compensates. That won't be seen on an image, but also too, there's a possibility of referred, as I mentioned in the whole topic of this video. So stay tuned to all these videos. We have a lot of precious information that you can use and you should use as you talk to your doctor or come and see us. The more educated you are, the better your care generally is and the better you improve. We'll see you next time. Subscribe to the channel. Take care.